I didn't understand until the winter she was gone. The winter wind whispered through the bare branches, carrying the scent of burning firewood and simmering broth. In my village, the cold season was not just about enduring the chill. It was about preparation, patience, and preserving the taste of home. I remember standing by my grandmother's side, watching her hands move skillfully. Digging, peeling, slicing. To me, they were just potatoes, but to her, they were something more. Food isn't just for today, she once told me. It's for the days ahead, the ones we can't yet see. Back then, I didn't understand. But today, as I reach into the soil and pull out golden potatoes, I feel the weight of her words. As a child, I was impatient. I loved food that was instant, ready the moment I craved it. But in my village, nothing was rushed. Time was an ingredient in itself. After washing away the mud, we would peel, slice, and soak the potatoes. Grandmother never let a single piece go to waste. She tied Sichuan peppercorns and fennel stalks together with practiced ease, letting them steep in the boiling water before adding the potatoes. The scent, warm, spiced, comforting, would fill the small kitchen. "Why do we boil them first?" I once asked, watching the steam rise. "Because," she smiled, "life softens you before it strengthens you. Potatoes are no different. Only after they were carefully laid under the sun to dry did I realize this wasn't just cooking, this was preserving. This was saving warmth for the days when the fields would be frozen, when the earth would be still. 2 days. That was how long we waited. The sun, though shy in winter, kissed the potato slices with its gentle heat. I used to run my fingers over them, feeling the way their texture changed. First soft, then firm, then crisp. Waiting wasn't easy. I wanted to taste them now, but grandmother only smiled, reminding me the best things come when you don't rush them. So we waited, and when the time came, we gathered them into woven baskets, our hands moving like those before us. Generations who had done the same, who had known the value of patience. But drying was just the beginning. Next came the soaking, the transformation from brittle to tender. And then, the part I loved the most, the frying. The moment the dried potatoes touched the hot oil, the kitchen filled with a crackling sound, a golden crispness forming in mere seconds. It was magic, a kind that only time and tradition could create. If stories like this bring back memories, subscribe to keep them alive with me. Grandmother never wrote down recipes. She never measured. She cooked with memory, with feeling, with love. Into the pot went pork belly, releasing a rich aroma as it sizzled. Ginger, garlic, dried chili peppers, the scent of our home, of every winter meal that had ever been made here. A splash of soy sauce, a spoonful of bean curd, a whisper of spices. As she stirred, she spoke, not to me, but to the past. "Your great-grandmother made it this way too," she murmured. "Food carries stories, you know. You may not remember the words, but you'll always remember the taste." And she was right, because years later, standing alone in my kitchen with a pot of simmering pork and a bowl of crisp, fragrant Guizhou-style potato chips, I can still hear her voice. I can still feel the warmth of that small firelit kitchen. I take a bite. The crunch is perfect, light, crisp, filled with the smoky, spicy notes of our village's flavors. It's more than just food. It's the taste of time, of waiting, of patience. It's the taste of home. And in that moment, I understand what grandmother meant. Food isn't just for today. It's for the days ahead, the ones we can't yet see, but will always remember.